impulse.
No, we don't sit here for 12 hours.
Only
Yeah,
six
we only do
sometimes.
half that
Yeah, only
sometimes.
6.
All right, so
And, I
all
mean,
right,
we
the
also
recording.
don't-
The recording starting quote. To live a life of power, you must have faith that what you believe is right, even if others tell you you're wrong. The first thing you must do to live a life of power is to find courage. You must be ready to reach beyond the boundaries of time itself. And to do that, all you need is the will to take that first step. It's the Japanese tagline of Sonic CD. There we go.
Okay.
I don't feel I'm cheating because I haven't actually quoted Sonic the Hedgehog once
You really
yet.
there
just
there are
as
some
box.
good quotes in the actual games, and you're just like sandbagging them.
Yeah, but these are better.
I mean,
like everyone knows the quotes in the
that's
main
true.
game.
That does sound like some shit like
I
Netflix
at
or
first
Shadow
I
would
thought
say,
at
though.
first I thought it was Shadow, like at the end of like his story or something. Yeah, the world turns.
You're gonna wait
against-
until the last session to break out. If I had a wish, I'd make like 1,000,000 tissues appear to wipe away your tears or whatever it was from Sonic and the Black Knight.
This is my job.
That's from Secret Rings, not Black Knight. Get it right.
The
Come
problem
on.
is, you said I want a quote from Sonic the Hedgehog, and that's the name of the character and the franchise. So really, I can do whatever I want.
yeah.
When are you gonna work in a quote from the Protein Strand, which is also called Sonic the Hedgehog?
How many? All right, give me a Protein Strand quote.
All right,
Kojima.
Yeah. All right, give us 2 minutes, please, so I can look it up.
All right. So last we left off, the three fuck ups met each other in Terrebonne in the police station. Their names were
I don't think
Felina.
you're meant to say that.
Their names were Felina, Angelo Elgato, and Hiro Hasegawa. They were hanging out. They were just in a police station for their own reasons. And then a man named Prince Gerwig of the Terrebonne Royals, one of the Terrebonne nobles, came in, a prince. And he said,
team.
and he came along and he said, "Hey, my antique watch was last seen around here, and one of you people must have it or know where it is. Fess up." And no one in the station said anything helpful to him, so he got mad that they were disrespecting him because plenty of them were, and not to justify him, but they were asking for it. He walked out. And then he came back in with a royal decree to prove that you can't just disrespect the royals, and he banned everybody in the police station from the city. So thrust out of Terrebonne, you had no idea what to do with yourselves, no idea where to go. Felina lived there, so she really wanted to get back in, and so that was sort of just an immediate problem you wanted to solve. You didn't want to be banned from Terrebonne. So, after trying to fly back in, you ran into some wall guards. But then you spotted an unmarked cart moving some suspicious items out of the old downsizing Confederate outpost right next to the city walls. So you tried to pursue it. It did not go smoothly. The cart did not stop for you when you stood in its way looking pretty. And Felina did face plants, and Hiro did spook the guy and the giant boar that he was riding.
I want to
And,
correct you on something.
What?
It wasn't looking pretty, it was looking magnificent.
Okay. Yeah. So, after that, there was a whole comedy of errors. The cart veered off without the boar creature, landed in the bayou. You tried to retrieve it, and in the process, you shattered it in two and then blew it up. Felina's body was in there. She had possessed the driver. But thankfully, the body was recovered. Hiro took some damage.
Most of it.
You had to camp out by the bayou camps where many of the travelers and unsavory types hang out. But you went
After
through that
we
night without
failed
incident.
to get a ride on a ferry.
Yeah, you wanted to get a ferry to Mooners Island, but that failed, so you had to camp out by all the unsavory types. But thankfully, the night passed without incident. You decided to go back to Terrebonne to see what was what. On the way, you ran into a witch named Zuno who brews potions. And she was able to make a potion for you that would grant you the sight to see what Prince Gerwig's where to highlight the objects of desire for Prince Gerwig. And Felina noticed aside from some of the clusters in the city, there is one off in the scrap heap and there is one off in Deadwater. And you went back to the outside Terrebonne, admitted you were still banned, so they didn't let you in. Felina got to talk to her mom.
And got lunch from her.
Got given lunch, and you three resolved to head off, I believe, to the scrap heap to chase after that one.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was where we left off. You were right outside the city gate, the city walls. And so here we are.
I put personal feast in her inventory, or just for the lunch.
Right.
Got just as a ration.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, we pick up. You're right outside the city walls of Terrebonne.
Yeah. Yeah, here I just realized something. Wait, I just realized something, guys.
What
They
is it?
forgot.
Really?
No, they forgot that we were banned, like, just...
Yeah,
when
until someone
don't-
reminded them. Uh-huh.
Yeah, surely they'll
We
just forget it
literally
again.
had this conversation at the end of last session.
No. Yeah, no, but surely they will just forget us.
Well, we can hope, but it tends to not. Here, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret from Terrebonne, where if we hadn't reminded them, they probably would have remembered. It's like Schrodinger's annoyance, you know. You just
Who the heck is Schrodinger?
he was the original king of Terrebonne.
Ah. Deepest lore.
He wasn't
There were
seen,
two
just like in
Terrebonne
the
where-
game, he wasn't seen for years, so no one was really sure if there was a king or not until someone opened the throne room.
And he was dead.
It's theorized there wasn't a king of Terrebonne. This guy just started a rumor there was, and then, like, ultimately when he died, it was like, oh, he was the king of Terrebonne all along, and that's how there's a royal family now. That's the.
Okay.
That's not actually true, I don't think, but you know, it's a fun story.
You sounded very precious in that no. You were very precious about Terrebonne.
King Pavlov is real, though. And he's the one where if you ring the bell, he eats a shitload of dog food, right?
Yeah.
But does King Pavel get to bring friends?
You know, we didn't establish what like Prince Gerwig was. Maybe the royal family of Terrebonne could be like dog people, and eating dog food would be.
I believe I said he was a human.
Oh, never mind.
But he is a something awful poster, so it makes sense.
Human.
Alright,
So, yeah.
Well, regardless of whether they knew we were banned or not, we're heading to the scrap heap.
Well, I can't argue with that.
I'd sooner
don't-
that we earn our unbanning from the city.
That's
I'd sooner just get unbanned for free, but you know, if we have to steal back his watch from whoever has it, you know, so be it.
Hey, who said anything about stealing? Surely this isn't stealing, but taking it back.
You can steal something back for its original owner.
This
We will procure that watch from whoever might hold it.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
off in the direction of the scrap heap. Ooh, time for a perilous journey. So who's navigating?
I suppose Felina will be, unless Angelo wants to.
I'll quartermaster.
Quartermaster's
jump ahead.
wisdom, right?
Quartermaster is wisdom.
Okay, it makes sense because I'm confused, so I have a -1 to that. So yeah, I should be the.
Oh, I thought you meant you were
navigator.
just. I thought you meant you were just confused in general.
That too.
That too.
All right. So, Felina, roll your int.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
now,
big brain. Oh, I wasn't in
roll-
character.
you weren't-
Shit.
God damn.
I was the bad role player
Yeah.
this time.
All right. Well, that'll be a lesson to the other two. If I see Horace,
They're
roll, I'm gonna
already
be
in
really
character.
mad.
Yeah, I've
Roll
been in
wisdom.
character since the start. I
Oh,
even
okay.
noticed that M wasn't in
Okay,
character, but
here we
didn't
go.
say anything.
Here comes me wisdom.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Alrighty, and now manage provisions, Angelo.
Boom.
Boom. All
Boom.
right. So yeah.
Really, it's like getting a C and going, yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah. Everyone
Wait, where's
consumes a
terrible?
ration, and choose one from Scout Ahead, hero.
Yes, absolutely. You know. Oh, actually, no. I'll say this.
She rolled a 13 on her navigate, so I mean.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Do I want
You
to
know the
invalidate
theme of
that?
the party, but you're trying to
That's
you're
true.
not trying to go overboard with it.
Yeah. I'll say we get the drop on whatever lies ahead.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
Okay. So in that case, yeah, you are making your way through from Terrebonne. You're passing through the jungle. The jungle trees, the jungle foliage gets sparser and sparser as you head north and as you head further north, and eventually the ground starts to get quite dry. And you realize, and you before you know it, you're in the parch lands, the very dry, cracked earth that lies beyond the jungle. The sun. It's summer, so it's actually quite hot. So it's actually quite hot in the parch lands this time of year. There's the sun's beating down. The cracks in the cracks in the dry earth just seem to spread out for miles. But you're marching forward towards where you understand the scrap heap will be.
Felina seems pretty immediately sort of antsy and is quite quickly, complaining. She has her hooded jacket sort of pulled off and just sort of tented over herself to shade from the sun. Like pretty much immediately finishes all of her milk and whatnot and is just instantly complaining about how dry and hot and barren and miserable it is here.
Why, stand by me, and my cool breeze should envelop you. Angelo
Okay.
looks
No, Felina-
completely unbothered. Around him is just a cool breeze at all times.
It's just got a
essentially.
personal air conditioner.
Yeah.
No, Felina
it's just
appreciates
causing
that,
air
yeah.
conditioner noise around him.
Oh,
She
oh,
is
man.
like a meat. She does take him up on that and is just standing next to him to get as much of that cool breeze as she can.
Oh yeah, poor hero. I imagine he has it's similar to what he's wearing in the photo. Basically, stuff that's combined some armor parts, and it's really anime, guys. It's really
It's
anime.
really anime.
But yeah, so he's for him it's hot. Probably unbearable.
The invitation
and
goes to you as well, hero. I'll need you in fighting shape when we reach the scrap heap.
Oh, I thought. I mean, hero was scouting ahead a lot, so.
Oh yeah,
But
you're
he
not there.
comes-
Never mind.
Yeah,
You are
exactly,
off
so-
ahead. Whoops.
I mean, he could
So
just.
yeah, this is very much so to keep in mind, you are not only is it summer, but you are doing this you left at noon, so this is
Oh,
The height
we
of
the
are,
the day.
sun's high up. Yeah.
we are idiots, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah. We are.
This-
Thankfully, thanks to Hero, you are avoiding, thanks to Felina's, knowing where North is and Hero's
Yeah.
ability to look around. You're avoiding any, creatures or, pitfalls that might be in the parchlands. And after several hours of on foot travel, you start to, it starts to get less. You start to see more. You start to, start moving through these sort of piles of, just sort of these junked piles of scrap metal that are just sort of sparsely around as you're heading further north. Where, Felina, where are you specifically in the scrap heap trying to navigate to?
probably get to Promise first of
Alright,
all, like, you know,
Promise, gotcha.
just because that's the fastest place to get to.
Okay, so yeah, so you're heading to the town. You're not
Mhm.
you're not trying to just go through.
Does
Okay,
that
cool, cool.
Yeah.
does it kind of
And
like
plus
line up?
where we were.
Does it kind of line up with where the direction of where we saw the?
Well, we were kind of standing like down here-ish, and so like all three cities are kind of in a line. So
Fair
it's
enough,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it would be hard for us to tell which one it was in from there. So once we're there, once we're in Promise, probably
yeah.
gonna pop another
By the
potion
time you
to
get to
find it.
Promise, it's probably in the evening, like early evening, I'd say.
Wow,
Okay.
amazing. Actually, I'm just trying to think. Have I as player been to Promise?
Yeah, that was after you met Clinton in Party 3.
Oh yeah, no.
Mhm.
Okay, that was so far ago.
Yeah.
So, I sorry, I forgot that.
I'm amazed the
been
town is
so
still
long.
standing without him.
Jericho and Promise like do kind of bleed together a bit, and Hell's
Well,
Neighbor mostly
Promise
just
is a much smaller
Yeah.
village. It's a much smaller sort of encampment. So Promise, you enter, you know, you're heading towards, past all these like piles of scrap, and you
Whoa.
finally get to this small little gathering of like metal huts, sort of like, you know, DIY workshops, and just sort of, people just sort of lazing about underneath shade, that they've, all managed to construct for themselves. It's not a big town. It's mostly just it's probably got like 15 different buildings in it.
Yeah, Hero does say like, what is this? What kind of place is this? Never seen anything like it.
Promise. It's a town on the border of a frontier, filled with adventurers and people who like a rougher life. Look upon them.
Ah,
You could do well to learn from their hardiness.
it's a shithole.
hmm.
It's not to
Hero
everyone's
will-
taste, of course, but breathe it
Yeah,
in, I say.
Is that I can certainly feel the adventure here. So yeah, it doesn't look nice, but
Well,
Let's
if
say
you're
so.
so eager to, explore and learn these new places, could you find some water or milk or something? I'm
do we? Sure, but I don't have coin.
Oh, yeah, me either.
Angelo.
Angelo looks around for a well or any kind of pump, essentially. Gotta get water from somewhere.
Yeah, they do have a ground pump. There's so there, in fact, there is like somebody just sort of hanging out next to it, just letting the water, like somebody just is just having water. Like there's two people, just like there's a guy just sitting under it, and like a younger guy, sort of just pumping water to fall on his head.
Yeah,
The younger guy
Angelo just
pumping
kind of like looks at the
looks
two and then
is
points.
sweating heavily.
Angelo just kind of looks at the two and then points to the ground pump. Well, it appears to be on tap.
Mm-hmm. I'm taking a shower.
Ew, that
Hero
just comes
feels
from
that
the
should be a
ground.
joke, but he doesn't understand it.
It's not even treated. Gross.
Use
Hey.
that fancy terrebone water.
I'll have you know, we have a very advanced water system in Terrebonne. Thank you very much.
But is anyone maintaining it?
You know, on the one hand, Angelo could probably call a storm to start raining down, but I don't want to break out the power level just yet and fuck up and
Yeah, you
have
don't
this
want to
town
tip your hand and give us a nice cooling rain. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll probably fuck it up and just strike the town with lightning instantly. So
Oh, it's gonna
Just
destroy.
flood scrap heap.
Yeah, no, but Hero does walk over. He does walk over and just that. So is that a public well or?
In the middle of a shower, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Walking in on that man just in the middle of his
Oh
shower.
no,
so
I meant
forward.
like I meant more like he just walk a bit closer just to ask him, but yeah.
My friends here are mighty thirsty. Might they join you in your shower for a drink?
I can wait.
Hell of a thing to just propose to a stranger.
I
Yeah,
feel it's
and you-
best to
and
be
you-
forward with people.
And
Yeah, you have been very forward, like with that cop too.
Angelo just kind of looks back at Felina. I don't know what you're suggesting.
So he leans his head back to look at his younger companion and just says, "Jimmy, you got enough muscle to pump for 4?" And the younger one, apparently named Jimmy, wipes sweat from his brow, just sort of panting, and just says, "I guess I have to."
No, you shouldn't have to pump on your own. And here walks over. I can help you with that.
Oh, will you?
Yeah,
oh, nice,
sure.
2 for 3. See,
Oh,
that works out, doesn't
gosh.
it, buddy? Felina says, walking up like
Yeah.
next to the person showering, just sort of patting them on the shoulder.
Went fully dressed too.
Boss, can I go take a break if this guy's gonna pump? And the guy just sitting under the water flow just looks at Hero and just says, "Depends on his muscle." Pump.
Hey. Okay.
Hero,
Yeah,
you're
well,
working
it's,
for a
uh,
man's break right now. You better give it your all.
Of course, I wouldn't dream about it. I grew up on
Yeah.
a farm after all.
Hero, roll con.
Con? Oh no.
Can I assist him with my encouraging words?
I don't think so.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, it's mostly flavor. It's just don't worry. So yeah, Heroes. You're not.
Wait, should I take EXP for that?
No.
Okay.
So yeah, you're pumping it and it's coming out slower than it was before. So he calls back Jimmy to pump it with you, who is just very disappointed.
Sorry, man. This one is pretty. It's pretty rough. This one is pretty rough.
Yeah, well, we don't have the oil to spare to oil it up.
But,
Yeah,
Shame I
Felina
don't have
just
any
is
oil.
immediately lapping up, water from the faucet.
Yeah. So yeah, the guy who is yet to move from his spot, just takes out like a vial to catch some of the water, takes a sip, and he turns to Angelo and just says, "So what brings you to Promise?"
Well, we're on the hunt for something. Something.
Yes, this is a well.
what?
Nice.
He said, well, what brings us to Promise? Well, yeah, that's where we are.
He immediately knows that Felina is from Terrebonne.
Yeah.
Felina will now take an ongoing -2 to any charisma.
I am a traveling wanderer, and yet I've been banned from Terrebonne. Think of that, a wanderer banned from wandering. So, in my quest to be able to return to that city, I have come here, in the hopes of finding that which will let me return.
Traveling wanderer, huh? Do you meander too?
Oh, that I might. But only on weekends when I feel I can slow down a little.
Fuck.
Felina does stop briefly, like lapping up water to sort of turn and raise an eyebrow at whatever the fuck that explanation was before just shrugging and going back to drinking.
Well, my roaming prowler friend, if you're on the hunt for something, you're probably going to... Well, I mean, there's a lot of things and people to hunt around here.
Has
You're gonna
anyone
need to be
new
a bit
turned
more
up in
specific.
Promise lately? Anyone in the last couple of days? Besides us, of course.
Well, I don't really keep track of everyone who passes through, but because people kind of pass through here every day. Generally when they come up from south.
There anybody who seemed like they might be in a hurry?
There was somebody who was wearing pretty heavy clothes for the weather. I thought he was weird.
That is strange. Do you know where they went? Have they remained in town, or have they moved forward onto Jericho?
Nah, he wasn't going to Jericho. He did leave town though. Just went a little further east.
So back out into the parchlands.
Oh no, I think he's staying in Scrap. I think he's staying around the Scrappy, just around the border.
Actually, I've got a question about this map that I feel I probably know or have been told before. Is this map north-oriented? It has to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so he went east. So he went east, but he's remained in the scrap heap.
Yes.
Yeah, sort of, northeast.
Okay.
Follow the border, maybe.
Felina, satisfied with water, sort of stands up, cracks her neck a bit, and then is like, all right. We should probably get to work. Here, you know what? You carry this. And she just sort of unloads, her, jacket and extra gear and whatnot on, just has Angelo carry it for her and cracks open one of the potions that we got, the Gerwig Desire Sight potions, and I'm gonna use one of these uses.
Angelo
Yeah,
kind of happily, takes them.
Mhm.
Happy to be of
And
service.
Nice.
Good for him.
I'm trying to play Angelo a lot nicer this try and get off the stuffiness of last game.
For the record, Felina, under her baggy hoodie jacket thing, just has an Ahego shirt.
Oh, oh no.
Nice.
Ahego? Isn't it
it,
Ahego?
Ahego, yeah.
For some reason, I thought you said an ego, like the.
Ahego.
Why does she fucking have that?
Why not?
She's part of the anime club or manga club,
there's a
whatever.
manga club.
Jesus.
there's manga in Hemlock now.
It's
Yeah,
imported.
there always has been. This has been established.
Yeah, there's always been comics. Come on.
That's true, man. Oh man, maybe Hero should come from the actual
Alright.
country where you imported
So,
from.
since
We're
the
from
last time you
3005.
dropped-
What were the big anime releases in 2005? Let me have it.
Naruto.
So,
Death Note.
Oh,
Was
sick.
Shampoo 2005? No, that was 2004.
anyway, so since you drank, since you got a 10 plus in your wisdom roll last time you drank one of these, and you just get it. Yeah, you just get the sight.
Oh, Mushishi
Uh,
is 2005.
Oh, neat.
Sorry, Neo.
Right. So yeah, sort of, you see, looking around, there is still the shrine to the east for Deadwater, but more to the northeast, you get this. The shrine has gotten more focused, which means it is closer. It definitely is in that direction.
So yeah, Felina sort of stretches
And
out,
It's
flexes
not
her
moving
legs.
or anything. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Felina sort of just points straight line to it. Can I roll something to assess about how far away it looks?
Roll spout lore.
Butler. Nice.
All right, yeah. So, with the way that the items have been shrinking and growing as you've gotten further away from them with this site, you get the sense that it's probably about 2 hours walk.
Okay. So ways that way should take about 2 hours. It's not moving. This lasts for 3 hours, so should
Wait,
give us enough time to get there. Let's head out.
Wait, let me drink first.
Angelo turns back to the man. Well, I won't be meandering today, that's for sure.
Sure. You have a direction now.
That I do. So
It's
I
not
shall
the weekend
hustle.
yet.
Watch
It's not the
out.
weekend for a few more hours.
Watch out for bombs. He just says and takes another drink of
Bombs?
water.
Bombs?
Watch out for him.
Bombs?
I suppose I shall, and I shall warn my compatriots to be equally diligent.
Excuse me.
Yeah, and then as you leave, he just turns to his to this companion and says, "Well, Jimmy, looks like you're back on solo duty."
Sorry I couldn't help more, Jimmy, but I have to go.
Yeah, you do.
As we're leaving, Angelo turns to her and says, You offered to do a good thing, and in many ways, that is the same as doing a good thing. Not quite as much.
Hey now. That thing was really rusty.
No, I'm not judging. You tried.
Yeah. Still a shame I couldn't actually help.
Well, some of us chose not to, including me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's-
You just chose to give him hope and then crush it, which was much more exciting for him, I think, made it a memorable day.
You certainly have a way with words, Felina.
Thank you. I do, don't I? Thank you.
Anyways.
So is this another perilous journey, or
No, I'm just gonna have someone scout.
Should I do that?
you
or
have the best wisdom, I think, right now?
Yeah.
You are the hero.
True.
You sounded annoyed at that fact.
Yeah, true.
Well,
God damn it.
Alright, so. Alright,
Nah,
so,
you-
yeah, I just want. You've rolled a wisdom check. Good.
It would be nice to get the drop on whatever is
So
lying
you're.
ahead.
Well, no. When I said scout, I didn't mean
Ah.
scout ahead of the move. I just meant I just wanted him to roll.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So you're just on bomb duty. Yeah. Basically, you were told when he told you to watch out for bombs. You are looking around and yeah, just randomly, just on the journey, just like on like the path, there are just like these like, looks like these kind of unstable like smoking bits of like, scrap metal and clockwork. They're just sort of littered around that you get the feeling that you just kind of need to avoid, and you're sort of pointing them out.
Have these
Yeah.
always
You ta-
been here, or is this remnants from the war? Like a minefield laid or something?
I mean, that's a question.
I'm gonna roll spout law.
You could.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Hero
Yeah,
is
well.
kind of blowing up every now and then.
You tap the ground and the number 2 appears.
All right. So you know that metal with sort of a lot of the metal in this area. So, there a lot of metal in the scrap heap just sort of carries an innate sort of enchant like bit of magic to it inside of it. So some of that might be unstable.
Okay. Probably
And they
not.
might
Probably much older than the war then, or just happenstance.
All right. So, but yeah, you're avoiding them, and you come across this sort of like very small settlement. There's probably just like 4 like metal huts and just a bunch of like tents and just sort of a bunch of tents and a bit of wire fencing around it. There are only like it's getting late. Like the sun's beginning to set. It's beginning to set. There are a few people just sort of mulling about, looking tired, looking like they're about to turn in.
How's it looking, Felina? Is it here?
Is it?
So yeah, Felina, you look around. You still have the sight. So yeah, you have a
Sight,
much more
yeah, sight.
focused. You're looking around, and yeah, you see that in one of the metal huts, a sort of the shine has taken on a very round shape, and it's definitely in there.
So round shape, but how big?
Probably the size of someone's palm, fit in your palm.
Alina says that might be it. It's, like motion gestures to like show it's what it looks like from here. That could be a watch. I think this really might be it. And then Felina sort of hesitates for a moment and just, okay, so I really want to like ask what the plan is, because that was really like fun yesterday, but look, I know you guys are just sort of doing this to like be heroes or whatever, but that's kind of my entire life in Terrebonne, and I like actually want to do this more than I want to see whatever happens. So like I want to actually try and like do this for real though. Okay, like
Oh, that's weird. Felina is being sincere.
Yes, I'm not sure what to make of it, but okay, we'll do this your way.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't want to
Yeah,
see
no
I
worries.
wouldn't want to see your life destroyed.
Same here. Absolutely not.
yeah. Thanks, guys. So, okay. First, are there like guards on the outside of the camp or anything? Are there people like sort of taking watch?
I mean, they're just sort of people like you have like the people are just kind of looking at you oddly. People here look.
Oh, we're already like
seem to
seen
eye
by them.
you. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, they're just sort of mulling about. It's just sort of like this camp. It's like a big camp. So you know,
Actually,
Okay.
Actually, he was just gonna ask. Excuse me. What's the name of this camp? Or does it have a name or anything?
So you just asked like the nearest person.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, you
it-
just probably just stop someone who was like carrying like
Fair
a
enough.
bag of just like random scrap to like a tent and just stops and looks at you. And he just says, this is Camp B.
Camp B.
Camp B. At least that's how I know it.
Is that B
Oh.
as in the letter or B as in the animal?
B
Or
as
the
in the
name.
letter.
Cool.
I
Can't be
just
for
call it.
boobs.
It's Camp B to me, but I don't know. It might have a different name to someone else.
Why is
I
that?
don't live here. I don't
Is-
know, I just kind of stop off here sometimes.
Are you aware of a commonly anything can happen on this camp?
Oh no! Oh no!
Is there a commonly agreed upon name for this camp that you're aware of?
I don't talk to people.
You're talking to us, right? No, wait, that's a Felina line.
Yeah, no, I was about to say you're talking to us. Thank you for recognizing who should say that.
For recognizing who that line of dialogue belongs to.
I don't talk to people. I don't initiate conversation, and no one, you know.
Wait.
I just call this Camp B because it's because I have a Camp A.
So
A
Camp A,
camp-
Camp,
Gotcha.
Camp A,
A
and
camp
Camp
B
B.
and A camp A.
So this isn't a town, then. Like this isn't like a settlement.
Some people live here.
But surely it would.
That's
Huh?
why there's 4 metal huts. The tents are for the people who don't.
I'm sure it would be an engaging conversation, but we're not here for the philosophy of what constitutes a town or a camp. We're here on a quest.
And Felina sort of holds up right before, like you.
He wasn't going to
before
continue.
Angela-
That was
okay.
an ender.
Yeah.
He ends on
Fair
that.
enough. And Felina's a bit worried that he's just gonna spill the beans about what we're here for, and just like, yeah, we were passing through. What are you doing here? Like, what's the purpose of this place? What's your job here?
Well, I'm a scrapper. I collect scrap.
Huh.
And this place is just like a camp for scrappers, other people
It's-
collecting stuff.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty close to the edge of where Scrap Heap was kind of outlined, like all those years ago. So
Yeah.
I just kind of some people just kind of use this place as a pit stop.
You don't sound too
Gotcha.
enthusiastic, but you should take pride in this. The place is the scrap heap, and you're collecting scrap. You're contributing to the very soul of this place. The scrap heap.
The souls aren't.
Oh, like
real.
how I'm from Terrebonne and I'm terrible. Gotcha.
I
no
never
one
said
here
that.
has a soul.
I did.
Man,
He
if
just
here was
he
that,
just
he
shakes
would
his
say-
head. No one here has a soul.
That's far too dark a thing to
That's
say.
yeah. No, everyone has a soul.
No, I mean
You
like
don't know that.
there's mostly just a bunch of robots.
Oh,
Oh.
but you do consider them somebody.
Oh, I thought this was Camp B, not Camp R9K.
And yeah, he just sort of like, just sort of continues going towards. I'm gonna go towards my tent.
I thought you didn't have a tent here.
I said I have a tent. I don't have a hut. The metal
Oh.
huts are where the people who live here stay. Pay attention, man.
So Angelo turns to Felina, like, just kind of out of earshot of this guy. So, You want us to play this your way, so I will restrict any potential heroics that would draw too much attention, but you are certain this is the place.
Felina sort of nods towards the hut, is it like an actual like structure or
Yeah,
is
it's
it
an actual like it's a metal hut. It's a metal structure. So, it's
Yeah.
just sort of crafted from a bunch of like different scrap that high quality scrap
Right.
that was used for structure building.
Felina nods towards the hut. It's in there, whatever it is, and
And until we confirm it's the watch, we can't do anything that would be too outrageous.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess we could confirm it's the watch. I was just more thinking, don't want to like whatever we do it subtly, so not everyone's immediately attacking us as thieves. Like if we can. Well, I don't know. What are these huts like? I
So
guess.
there are so it's in one of the smaller huts. There are 3 small metal huts, and then there's one bigger hut
Mhm.
that's sort of at the center of this encampment. And the thing you're after is in one of the smaller ones.
Does it have like windows or anything like that? Is it just
No. The one that's in doesn't have windows. It just has a door.
okay?
The big one is the only one with windows.
Just if I can break in there, don't know how many people are in there. If anyone's in there, and just sort of get in and grab it quiet like, and
Yes. So, what would you have us do?
I'm gonna go knock on the door, and if anything goes wrong, you guys be prepared to save my life, I guess, and also probably try and stop anyone else from going into the hut while I'm in there, if that works out. We'll
Well,
see.
it's gonna be suspicious, but
I
sure.
will try to figure something out.
Yeah. Let's try. So yeah, Felina's gonna walk up and sort of nonchalantly knock on the door.
Right.
Knock on the tin door.
So the door kind of has, it has one of those like, eye sliders up on top. Yeah, that just sort of slides open, and someone's eyes are there, and you just hear someone say, "Metal man here. What kind of metal you want?"
Round metal?
Round
Small,
metal.
round, yeah.
Small and round.
Yeah.
You listen. Okay, so can you please get the word out that just because we give out metal here doesn't mean we give out coin? And then he shuts it.
Angelo puts his finger in the eye hole and just gets it smashed. Ow!
Felina knocks again.
Well, that
Metal
well.
man, what kind of metal you want?
Do you have anything with a
Big-
lot of complex, intricate mechanical pieces in a small form
Anything-
factor?
Anything ticking, ideally, would be good for our.
I don't
metal
give
needs.
bombs. And then he closes it.
Oh, okay. Then Hero walks over. Guys, just do this. He knocks. Do
Oh no.
Metal man, what kind of metal you want?
you have a watch?
We had a few come in, yeah.
Oh. May I see them?
Sure. What's your name?
My name, Hero.
Here, all right. Where you? What? You new here?
Yeah, no, I'm from. Oh shit, I forgot how to pronounce it.
Anoth. You said.
Anoth.
Anoth.
Never
Yeah, I'm
heard
from
of it.
Anoth. It's not in Hemlock. It's a island far off the coast.
Oh, you're not a scrapper.
No.
He's very
Yeah.
I will assure you, he's very scrappy.
Yeah. So yeah, the eye. Yeah, yes. Yeah. His eyes just kind of like narrow as he sort of like scans you 3, and sort of says, "Oh yeah, you don't have the look of scrappers. Okay. All right. Interesting. You came all this way for watches."
Have you seen the prices
Well-
of them at the pawnbrokers?
We're on kind of a long journey here, and we don't have any way of keeping track of time. And, rather than, turn back around, we're going to be out here in Scrap Heap for a while. So,
All right. Cool. Well, what you got to trade?
Everyone hold on.
We got
Wait.
Felina points at Hero. He's like a strong worker. He's, like
What?
worked at the pumps for a while.
Hey, what the? Don't. No, I'm not being sold into slavery.
We don't do slaves.
Oof.
I didn't say slavery. Maybe he's a robot. You don't know.
What?
Anyways,
No, robots
but
are
yeah.
that complex.
Felina looks at the other two. I mean, what do you guys got?
Let's see now. Hero just looks. I got a blanket.
Well, I've got
Thanks.
this. Angelo says holds up his his van brace, which is kind of covered in jewels and.
Oh wow.
But I'm not trading
Whoa.
that, so.
Thanks.
Then
thanks
why
for
would you
that,
show
buddy.
it?
Okay,
I was
and
asked,
Felina
what, I
sort
was
of
asked
like
what was on my person, so I told them what was on my person.
Felina unzips her backpack that Angela's been carrying, and so she's got up to 10 uses of adventuring gear. So she's like, I like shovels, rope, grappling hook,
Before we trade this off, might we
Spyglass.
see the merchandise?
lanterns.
You'll. So well, thus far you've only shown random knickknacks and something you don't want to sell.
Hey, grappling hooks. This is a good grappling hook. Or we got some lockpicks.
I
here.
have 7 grappling hooks in the back.
Well, you can have 8.
Do you want the blanket?
And you have what, 5 watches?
Yeah, we got 5.
I have this nice throwing kunai.
Ooh, let me see that.
Yeah, Felina shows him the kunai.
Yeah, holds it up. Oh wow, that's a nice craft as well. Where'd you get that?
Anime store
stole
in
it from-
Terrebonne.
Terrebonne
Yeah,
Anime
maybe.
Convention. Terracon.
I found it in a little hole in the wall place.
All right, I'll take it. All right, roll charisma. This is parlay. Roll a parlay.
Also, Hero leads in and just says, "You stole it, didn't you?"
There was no one. It wasn't someone's house. It wasn't anyone's property. So
Yeah,
find
this
keepers.
is a parlay.
Anyone wanna help upsell
Yeah,
this?
I'll
kunai?
help,
Yeah.
but Angelo's insisting that we see the thing first before we trade.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll assist.
Yeah, I can assist too. You're saying, yeah, no, that's a really good kunai.
Those expert marketing skills.
So heroic
How many
weapon.
did I? It's powerful enough to kill a living thing. What was it? Wait,
Powerful
was it
enough to
2D
kill.
It's a powerful weapon, especially against
It
a
was
living
2d6
thing.
plus
Bugs.
bond numbers, right?
2d6
Yeah,
plus
plus
number of
bonds.
bonds.
Yeah.
Oh, I have 2 bonds with Felina, so here we go.
2d6 plus.
Wow.
Hero's
Epic.
really fucking this one up. Just
Yeah, you're both tied to the consequences of this roll now.
Yeah,
9.
it's
All
really
right.
powerful. Bowie, do I take
Okay.
XP for failed help?
I
Or
think
is it-
so, because
no.
it does have. Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say probably not for this one.
Okay.
just because that was just
I forgot what we had decided before, but if
play. All right. Take a. So yeah, he looks at it and he's like, all right. So that's okay, but I need to be assured that that you're trading that knife in. You're not gonna hornswoggle me.
Mhm.
I don't think we are. Right,
So
Felina?
how's about I take it in here first and then I roll out the watches.
Show us the watches first, but don't give them to us first, and then we'll give you the kunai first. How's that?
you have an
All
eye hole.
right. Yeah, he just sort of you hear like a step down as like his his fit his eyes sort of like leave the opening, and you just sort of hear like some shuffling around, like some like sort of like bumps his foot and swears a bit, as he like gathers up some stuff, and then he just sort of comes, and then you just see like his hand just sort of like reach up through the hole, like one at a time. He just shows you 5 watches in succession.
Oh
Were
wait,
any
they
of them
realized.
glowing?
Yeah, one of them's glowing. One of them
Ooh,
has.
nice.
One of them's marked by the site.
Ooh, that looks. That looks like it would really
a bunch
fit
of
our
clocks.
needs.
Yeah, he just shows clocks. So yeah.
That seems. I think it would fit our sense of fashion. That one seems ideal.
This clock.
Yeah.
All right. And me. He there's a different part of the door opens up, like sort of just like hand, just sort of arm level. It just says put it in.
Yeah, Felina does somewhat reluctantly hand him the kunai.
All right. Yeah. And he slides it out. Takes the
watch?
kunai. No. He takes
Oh,
the kunai.
yeah, okay.
He sort of puts it away somewhere, and then the thing opens back up, and in slides the clock.
Nice. Yeah, Felina immediately snatches it up and, just like immediately holds it like to her chest. Oh, thank God.
But-
we can tell time now. Thank God.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you ever lose it, just letting you know that the fact that there's no light out right now means that it's nighttime.
Oh, thanks. I always have trouble with that one. What a helpful man.
What is wrong with this part of the world?
Have a good day. And they just
It's nighttime.
shuts it.
It's time.
Yes.
It's time to probably not leave. Probably better to set up camp and wait until daybreak.
Yeah.
Sleep tight.
Is there a place we could sleep? I wonder.
I'd
None of
rather-
you. None of you happen to have a tent on you, do you?
Or you can just
I
make
mean,
camp. That's just like a thing
yeah.
you can do.
Felina does say, "Oh no, that I want to sleep here." If we're staying in Scrappy, I'd rather at least go back to Promise. Or there's Jericho too, but
It took us
Why
2
is-
hours
why
to
is
get
that?
here, and it was what, evening? How
we
dark
might
is?
be. We're probably closer to Jericho now than Promise.
Would we be able to make it to Jericho before there's total darkness? I do not know.
Well, it's
We got
probably
lanterns.
it's probably twilight hours right now.
Yeah.
But it would be a more dangerous journey.
What's wrong with the
Felina
camping
does
here?
just say,
Well,
this is kind of a camp in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of scrappers and scavengers and, potentially thieves, people like me.
braving the wilderness of the scrap heap in pitch darkness. I love it. Oh, that sounds like an adventure. Let us walk to Jericho.
It does sound like something I used to hear in stories. Yeah, sure, I'm up for it.
Oh.
Going to do it.
Felina is going to use some of her adventuring gear for lanterns.
Alrighty. Okay. In that case, you can roll navigate.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for us to fuck this one up and we're just fighting in
Oh no.
pitch darkness.
All right, let's cross our fingers. Oh, look at that.
Alrighty.
Felina's
Alright.
so good at finding places.
Someone's got a scout.
Yeah. Guess who it is? Hey, it's me.
We're
And
just-
now Angelo,
Yep,
manage those
we're
provisions.
burning through rations, baby.
Oh no.
I-
Oh god.
Alright,
I had to
everyone
take one of my
consumes a
own rations.
ration.
Oh
I've got
god,
2
I'm almost.
uses left. We better get back.
Is
into
that
damn
a
city
whole
soon.
nother use of rations from?
Yeah.
This is dinner.
Oh wow.
This is post dinner.
Oh no. Oh no, I only have one use left.
Well, good thing we're going to Jericho.
I don't have any coin.
We can steal some.
Alright, so
No, that would-
Hero, choose one. Choose from scout ahead.
We are. I discern a beneficial aspect of the terrain.
Alright, what is it?
Basically, if I remember, the whole scrap heap is literally just a heap of scrap. I
There are heaps of scrap around. It's still mostly just the parch lands terrain.
okay.
Like a junkyard.
No, the beneficial aspect. He finds like what seems to be like roads people have been using, making travel making travel faster.
All right.
So
Okay.
like a
Okay.
shortcut.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you happen to pause upon what you discern to be well trodden ground.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Gotcha. All right. Cool. Cool. So yeah, that probably cuts down the travel time even better.
Nice.
So yeah, you arrive in Jericho probably just like 45 minutes, I would say.
well, that was
So
short.
yeah. So yeah, Jericho. You enter a pretty decently large This is an actual proper town. It's not like that sort of wayward village of like that Promise was, and it's not just a little encampment like that camp at the center of Scrap Heap at the edge of Scrap Heap was. This is a proper, just sort of like lived-in area. There's like there are huts that aren't there are houses that aren't just huts made of scrap metal. There are bigger buildings. There's a whole tavern. You know, there's even like a place. There's even like an inn, a little a place where you can rent a bed.
For coin that we don't have.
Yep. And yeah, there are just a bunch of, and yeah, most people are turning in for the night. But tavern's still popping.
And as Angelo kind of turns to Felina and just points out, now, I'm sorry I held this to my chest until now, but neither me nor Hero have coin.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it earlier. Yeah, I don't have any coin. Do you?
So, we might still be out on the street, but at least we'll be on a street.
Let
Yeah.
me go see if I can find someone who might put us up for the night in the tavern, a sympathetic party.
Interesting.
Someone might aid us. That is true.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's true. We just do something for them, and they let us sleep there for a night.
Might not even need to do that. Some people might just have a sympathetic heart, Hero.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but it feels.
Or they
it
might
feels
be
bad.
suckers.
It feels
Felina,
bad
that's
taking
not a
advantage
nice
of.
way to talk about people who might help you.
Yeah, and besides, I just feel bad about using people, not helping people like that. You know, if they're gonna put me up, I should at least do something. Help in the kitchen, maybe.
Right. Anyways, and then Felina just walks to the tavern.
Angelo
Yeah,
follows.
Yeah, late in,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a bunch of, sort of it's a bunch of, sort of just sort of rough riding types, just sort of and also just a bunch of, people in, hard leathers with the, their various sort of scrap and scrap pieces and bits of weaponry at their sides, just sort of drinking, talking. There's some there's some light music being played from the corner. There's a sort of minstrel, like a busker.
Is it
At the
ragtime?
corner. Yeah, it's a piano. Someone's playing piano, and the bartender sees you come in and just says, "Hey, we don't serve. Yeah, we do serve kids. Never mind. What's up?"
Kids.
What the hell?
I'm not a
I'm
child.
19. I'm 19.
No, I was referring to. He points at Felina and says, "That ain't a kid."
Oh,
No, it's a
No.
cat.
actually, I don't know. How old are you, anyways, Felina?
I'm 18, thank you very much. I turned 19 in 2 weeks. Fuck you.
Oh, okay. All right. You've been an
Oh,
adult
happy
for a few
birthday.
years.
Oh, thank you.
Wait.
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 That was alright. That was a very open-ended wait.
Did Angelo
So-
realize
How
he's
long?
the oldest? Actually, out of character.
No,
How
I think
old was
I
Angelo
think
again?
Hero's the oldest.
What, he is? How old is Angelo?
I haven't decided between 18 or 19.
Nation 19. Just fucking, we're party 19.
All right. So go ahead. What do you get? What do you want?
Angelo is just having no money. He's really trying to think on what
Yeah.
to say next.
Someone
Hero-
will
Mhm. Yeah, same.
buy me a drink.